Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today we are going to be messing around with the new legend and seeing really what we can do with him for the most part. Also, I was trying to mess around with the green screen before we started. I can't really get my hair to stop doing that. It's only my hair. It's something about it, but it is so staticky right now as far as all that. Yeah. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't really work. Yeah. This is gonna have to stay like that. We'll have staticky here. Anyways, let's go and move this aside, and we're good to go. So, a redeem code. Salty is Bay. Sure, we can go test that. Let's see if it's still working. Under gemsofwar.com, underneath game code. Already have it open. Perfect. Let's see. Tacet. Copy paste the code you just put in. And that'll be our first code then, I guess. We'll have another one as well. Let me go check it. Is it still functioning? The answer is yes, actually. Oh, there we go. Salty is Bay. And that's good because I actually don't have too many more codes. She didn't bother replying to me. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't have the images for the most recent troop. She hasn't replied back. But yeah, Salty is Bay is actually a code, and we'll have another one later as well. This is the one that was already up and mentioned in chat. So there we go. Salty is Bay. And you use that at gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section for any of you that want to go claim it. And there it is. Go to mail. We already got it. Come on, glow. There we go. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And let's see what we get from that 1 gem key. Mythic, go. Nope, it is a runic. I'm perfectly fine with a runic though. Okay, so let's go into the initial team and pretty much just go from there. Well, actually, I'm gonna go. I'll keep this one for now. I want to go that one too. Let me replace out this one for something that will end up working. So let's go get rid of everything here and go get what we need. So we need to go and get the king, get him in here, get the half Wildfolk up. Go with him. Go with the new epic, the Nax. Get him in here. So I'm gonna try doing him in first slot for once, even though I only have him at legend. He's impervious, so that alone could make him decent for that. We get our half mana on both of these, though. Oh gosh, he has fast treat too. I hate this so much. Everything that synergizes with King Salinas has fast already. It's so redundant. His ability is so redundant. Okay, well, we're still gonna do it this way because he gains the best magic boost really of any Wildfolk at the moment. So we'll go with that, and now we just need something like double KrissTigger or something. Why not? Let's go KrissTigger around the thing. Maybe one other support troop? No, we'll just go spam KrissTigger, keep it like that. Go and take a purple-yellow, purple-red, or even just red-yellow. Let's go a purple-yellow here. And let's just see what we can do with this guy. And get the nice crystallize going, get our extra damage up. Oh, we're up against all dragons too. That works out. You got the Doomclaw in the Glory Keys, and 3 King Salinas and 50 events. Wow. That is very, very lucky. Congrats. Also, hello, all the peoples. I forgot to go say hi to everyone. Hello, JZG. Hello, Nautical. Hello, SPM. Hello, Normek. Hello, I already said hi. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Strawn. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Henny. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Joseph. Welcome. Welcome. Typed key in. The redeem code icon is stuck on cycling. Oh, say your invite code in the chat, and hopefully someone can use it for you. There has been that issue running around where people do have it just constantly cycling. I'm not quite sure what causes that, but only some people are experiencing that issue. Okay, we'll go get our buff. Magic. Oh! Well, this is a great way to start. Well then, nice. Double the magic into even more magic. 80 magic right there. 84 damage total. And he gets the half adjacent. Very nice. The only problem is, even with a full magic buff, he does not have enough damage to kill one troop. I don't believe he does. He has a 12 boost ratio. Yeah, that would not be enough to go all the way. We'll still throw it down though. Also, thank you, Jose, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. So he'll die in 2 turns. We'll just let him kind of sit there. We'll take the purple because we need to crystallize. We get some Cascade from it as well. Get his first Dragon Soul. KrissTigger ideally will die to burn next turn. So that should be fine. We'll just take a green. Oh, no. That was not good. Okay. Well, we'll take the yellow. Get his ability up some. Take a skull so they both die now. Take the purple because that goes into the other one. Take the drop because we get even more mana and an extra turn. And we still have that 80 magic. KrissTigger is likely first, though. So we'll go here, throw down a KrissTigger somewheres. How about Umbreon? And then we go for the gigantic fiery axe, and down he goes. And that kind of worked out that time. Still not a huge fan of either of them, though. Well, the first one a little bit more so, but this guy, anything that ever gets that double trait, I've never been a big fan of. There's a few of them that have this now. Whenever they get a trait where they have +2 to their type, to 2 different types like this, it doesn't really work out that well. It's a very, very minimal amount of additional stats. Even in early game where those stats matter a bit more, it doesn't even make that big of a difference. Yeah, we'll have another redeem code later during the stream. That was just the one that someone randomly had from apparently Salty, based on what it says. I'll go move that over. Skull. Also, I believe the Q&A stream, the devs are having the first Q&A stream ever. They're doing that this Thursday, by the way. I'll make sure to keep reminding everyone. But from what I last saw, they are going to be doing it Thursday nights. I believe at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Need to go 100% confirm that later. I'm pretty sure that is correct. Let me double check. It's somewhere in all these messages. There it is. No, that's the... Oh, so there's a designer troop competition too. Where is... No, it's in here. It should be like... Oh, there it is. Q&A. Now, what day was it and what time? It was... oh, sorry, Wednesday. Wait. It will run Thursday, 10 a.m. Oh, I read the wrong time zone. It is technically Thursday for some people, but it's Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Wednesday night then. So that's right around the corner then. 2 days from now. Tomorrow, basically almost this time. 1 hour prior to now, 2 days from now is when it's going to occur. Okay. And here's the thread if you want to post anything. The most upvoted questions are going to be asking the devs. So we'll see how that pans out. I'm really curious how that will actually go. Well, let's go give it this to... you know what? Let's not do KrissTigger next. Let's throw it in first slot. We get a little magic. We get some HP. At least he's really tanky now. Nothing else. Get herself the reds down for the mana. Throw the gigantic fiery axe. Just aim it on there, get her burn. It doesn't appear to be able to lock down anything compared to that of other options that have like that split shot. It's single target, but it's spread so much with the adjacents that it does. That's almost not even worth the single target that it has. We'll go give that again. Attack buff this time. And of course we passively get the magic regardless. We get 4 magic every time. From the other side of his ability. Okay, I don't need to take green because we automatically get it next turn. Guess we just take the purple then. Let me move this just so he doesn't have as much of a Valkyrie chance. And he... Oh no, he still ends up getting it. Okay, that's unfortunate. But we can still throw down for pretty heavy damage. He's going to get a Crimson Bat, and that will kill quite a bit. But we'll throw this down, get our damage. Very nice mana drops, though it doesn't actually give us anything. KrissTigger is still up, so that's match. And down they go. Yeah, if any of you guys have anything you want me to mess around with, just let me know. We'll probably be just kind of chilling with these guys. They're actually a lot weaker than I was initially anticipating. I'm pretty sure that other Wildfolk, like I mentioned, will have more purposes in the near future. But there are so few Wildfolk to actually use these things with. And the one that they added today to try to synergize with it, it doesn't really work. I absolutely 100% do not understand the fast trait at all. If it was ever to get buffed, that would be the first thing to change. They simultaneously add a troop with fast trait to a troop that automatically gives it fast trait. And of course it doesn't stack. Let's see. Well, Skull we're just going to kind of let him take. We do get Death Mark though. Never mind, maybe we don't let him take a skull. Nice, very nice. Okay, that was worth it. Definitely worth it. Start killing out Bone Dragon. Ooh, that Spirit Fox hits hard. We'll take another skull. I can't really stop him in his doubling. You know what? I do want the mana instead. We'll do that. He's gonna get a skull regardless pretty soon. Like that. So now we need to worry about Impervious now that he's broke through everything. This doesn't give as good of a buff anymore, but we can still go and give it to it. It'll take some purple right there. And now we can just go throw KrissTigger and basically just work from there. What color does he need the most? Let's remove yellow just so he doesn't Spirit Fox boost ratio off of it. Or get any kind of good cascade from all of them that end up moving. So we'll throw this onto our KrissTigger just so we can use it a bit better. Maybe it even gives HP. Nope, armor. The worst thing it could have possibly given. And it only gains 2 magic when we use it on a non-Wildfolk. So we'll just let him take a bunch of skulls. Enough to kill the thing, but we still have KrissTigger. There goes Death. And I guess we just take a blue into Surge, into Skull, which will kill it, into KrissTigger. Okay, everything is still living. That is good. Ah, purple blocked by the summon. Hate when that happens. I can Skull kill that one, which I believe we're going to do because we can get some mana there too. Good, we got one cleansed, and he has his ability. Get rid of... How many colors? Okay, let's just do it on green there then. And now we just have to deal with him, and down he goes. Perfect. Let's see. You were using Alchemist, Apothecary, Imperial Jewel, and Nax for Explorer. I wouldn't really bother with Imperial Jewel. Getting 1,200 gold Explorer. Not sure how to improve that. I'll probably replace out Imperial Jewel for a Rowan. I mean, yeah, Rowan. Any other kind of troop that can do split damage is going to be much more effective than an Imperial Jewel. You have the ability to gain all manas, but the biggest issue with that weapon is it does very, very, very minimal damage, and you're better off just using something that has a lower mana cost that happens to use less colors, but at least gives you more of a benefit when you end up using it. Mercy, Hellcat, Ketris, King, Salinas. Sure, we'll go mess with that. Let's see, a Mercy Hellcat, interesting. So no loop, but it does use the double split damage, which is kind of nice. So yeah, we'll definitely go try it, see what happens. It would synergize pretty well because a Ketris plus him should be a kill, I would assume. As far as his actual damage output, he's a much, much weaker version than Ketris, though. Ketris can actually one-shot, and the fact that he can't makes him quite useless in most instances. Even if you put a full Wildfolk, he still can't even get up to a one-shot range, which is something I was surprised of, how far away he actually is. Even when we give him that magic buff, which is very rare, it's a 1 in 4 chance, even when we do that, that's still, I don't believe, enough to actually one-shot. Okay, I lied, it is, but okay, that time it was. But we needed the entire magic buff in order to be able to do that. Pretty much anything with one shot if we got that kind of magic buff. Oh, we don't have Crystallize. Oh no, because he ended up getting the Wisp, we don't have the Crystallize anymore. Fail. I was expecting that to be able to have mana this turn. But we don't, because, yeah. Okay, let's go do this on blue. That is going to almost team wipe me when he casts. So I want to do this just so he has absolutely no chance of actually turning. And yeah, not looking that good, but we should be able to win with just him. Magic buff again, really? Okay. Yeah, I'll take a skull. At this point, we can just keep killing down the line if we really wanted to. He'll keep just getting distracted. There we go. And that's match. And down he goes. He gives us all the skulls for free. Even with 50% mana star as a mechanist, the 50% mana star doesn't really help too much. Mainly because you're starting at a 20 mana cost, and then it goes to a 10 mana cost. But that's not really too much of an improvement compared to troops that can do something similar for about 12 mana cost, somewhere around there. Okay, let me go and do JZG suggestion. Let's see what it does with a Ketris. Okay, so Ketris. Let's get you in here. So Ketris the Bull. And unfortunately, he is a Taurus, which is not a Wildfolk. I believe some of the Tauruses, too, used to be Wildfolk, but then they were switched over to Tauruses. which is annoying because there's also very few Tauruses. Has the same issue of Wildfolk. There's 9 Tauruses and there is 9 Wildfolk. I mean 11. There was 9 prior to the 2 that just came in. So yeah. Let me go get everything that we need in here. So we got our Ketris. We get our Mercy. Been a while since I messed around with Mercy. She's really, really good with anything that happens to utilize yellow well. And in this case, it's gotta be a Hellcat. And what else do we need? Oh yeah, the King. How could I forget the King? So get him in there, switch to 2. And double yellow for our banner, just to go super quick on the Hellcat. And just because we have our initial Mercy. And yeah, let's go mess with this. As long as we're not up against a Scion, it should be fine. Sometimes you have to wait, and it's really annoying if you use empowered first slot and have to wait. But Scion's being used a lot less now, so that shouldn't really be an issue. And it's not this battle. Well, take the green. Still no Mercy cast. Almost don't want to move anything there, just so we can still maintain it. Oh, hello, extra turn right there. Hello. Didn't even see that laying there. Okay, I'm going to try not taking any purple or green. I mean, purple or yellow. Well, we got one there. It's not really going to help much. And since I've been trying to not take these, I don't have anything for my Hellcat. But there we go. It all paid off because we were able to get that. Now we... Do we just throw it now? Let me go Hellcat first. I'll give him more of a boost ratio. Everything else we just leave as is. I think we take our move now. So yes, we throw our move. We'll throw that down and get the side kills. We can then get ourselves a Hellcat to fill up the Ketris. And then basically just have Ketris cast again. That up, that over. And now we simply just toss both of them at him and then we win. I have the burn, so you get an extra 3 damage on you. Take the Ketris, which probably was enough to one-shot you in the first place. And down he goes. There. But yeah, this team feels more like a Ketris the Bull team than a King... I keep forgetting his name. I just keep calling him King. Than a King Salinas. But yeah, it does synergize together, because they both do a very similar effect on their ability. Ooh, extra turn. And we can cleanse that, which is nice, so we don't need to worry about losing any extra turns. Move that over. Everything else looks good. Let him take the skull. That doesn't freeze us on anything important. We'll just throw that right there. Get our stats up. And let's see. Oh wait, why did I throw that one there? I actually threw it, I believe, right there. Then one for that one. Oh, it's not going to matter. Oh, hello, we're frozen on first slots. Wasn't paying attention to that. That we can kill. I think we will go for it. We're frozen on green right now. And blue. Both the turns they were just sitting there, we're frozen on. We'll go for that. Kill that out so we can't do anything. Then we go for that middle shot. Is that enough damage? He's the only Wildfolk. That's 36 and then a 12 split. That is nowhere near enough. Gonna need another Hellcat or something. That way, just take a skull. We'll do that, kill that up. Go and do the reburn. That'll bring him down a little bit. He does heal quicker than we can kill him though. He stole my mana. Forgot that he can hit anything. I believe at one point he had the restriction of only being able to hit first slot. Or maybe that was the other weapon I was referring to. Because I know Withering Touch was always like that, and I believe still is like that. Unless they changed it. I'm gonna move that down, get ourselves a Mercy off. We have it for extra turn as well. Very nice. Throw the Hellcat, and we'll be good to go. Throw it on something like blues. Green up, red down. And that is way more than enough damage. Let's just kill it with a burn here. Have the burn refresh. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot the split damage was gonna kill it regardless, fail. But there we go. The only bad thing about this week is we have to go and explore if we want to get the bonuses. And at least it's an okay week to kind of go and... Oops, what am I doing? Events. At least it's a kind of good week to go do that. It's just a little bit annoying since it kind of contradicts with the other one. Because right now we have to go and kill a bunch of purple in PvP. But aside from killing a bunch of purple in PvP, if we want bonus gold, we have to go into explore. And they don't have any overlap. I always find that slightly annoying when they have absolutely zero overlap, because then you have to go out of your way if you want to do one or the other. And generally, it's better to go out of your way to do the event gems than to do whatever the extra resources more often than not. Decent true damage team. That depends what you have and what part of the game you're really in. As far as decent true damage teams, good bases to build on are either Crimson Bat, Draculus, Oriali, what else? Other ones? Miststalker, or Merilith. You can build around any one of those 5 or 6. I have no clue how many I just named. But you can build out of any of those troops and just put a few other assisting troops. You don't have to go pure true damage when making a true damage team. More often than not, you need at least one support troop for them, like many teams do. And kind of just build from there. And we'll get rid of yellow here. Not really an option we'll want to do more most of the time, but don't really have anything else. So we'll go throw down a premature burn so that we have better splits right there. And now we just need to go kill that with the next split and go from there. Skull, do we take it or do we ignore it? I think I actually take it because I get a purple off the cascade. It also makes it so our next skull hits directly onto the Kraken, which could be convenient if he starts going crazy. Well, let's do it on the green. Very lucky top right over there. And now we can just kill it with a Ketris. I keep almost casting the wrong one. I did that the previous battle and didn't even really notice. But sometimes click the wrong one of those two. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, early game option would definitely be builder around Miststalker or Merilith. Late game, I would personally go with Crimson Bat as the main focal for a pure true damage team. Pure true damage doesn't normally get used that much these days, mainly because it doesn't serve as much of a purpose within Guild Wars due to you getting slightly less points. And aside from the Guild War aspect, there's just not really anything good currently in the meta that can be rushed down with true damage. Generally, true damage is only really big whenever it can, whenever HP and stuff like that isn't really around, or mana drain. The true damage, every single thing that does true damage generally is bad against anything that can steal your mana or drain it or do anything like that. The main reason for this is, as a true damage team, a good majority, like 90% of the damage you're doing, if not more, is coming from actually casting. And if you don't have that ability to actually cast, you can't really go anywhere, especially since if you're going fully true oriented, you have the restriction of not being able to really take skulls, because unless you happen to be taking true damage based skulls, the damage that you do with your skulls are just going to be wasted, since you're trying to take out the HP, not the armor. Well, we'll go take out that, get the little burn down on there. I might not be able to kill him in time if we don't get a good mercy alignment like right now. We were just talking about true damagers. Like, the first cast of a true damage troop is basically pointless. It will almost always do nothing, but every subsequent cast is when it starts to get decent. So there we go, very nice. We got some alignment just sitting there. And that's another reason why it tends to be a little bit bad, because it has no lockdown. Miststalker, surprisingly, out of every true damage option, has one of the most highest lockdown for a true damage troop. But aside from him, there aren't too many of them. I guess Jotnar and a few others as well, but he's not too particularly good in how much damage he does. So he's about to drain all of our life. Ideally, we'd be able to skull poke him right here. It does not appear like we even have that chance, though. So obviously we're not going to. Right for a yellow there, didn't get it. We got a little pair, but he ends up getting all of his mana right there. And now he's huge. Oh, and he almost has his ability back up. That's not good. And we don't have our red alignment because he ended up moving everything. We'll just go for the Mercy to get that back up. And that does indeed give us a Hellcat. Very nice. So we can go throw the Ketris there to go kill him out. And go from there. Double check board. Looks good. Throw that down. Throw the other one down. Actually, don't even need to. Skull will take it out. There it goes. A code expired when you tried it. Oh, no worries. That's not the actual code for today. That was the one that we had from Salty that was just laying around. Someone ended up posting it when the stream started. We will have another one probably in like another battle or two. Actually, let's go do dungeons and then give it out after dungeons. I forgot. I still haven't done that yet today. I have yet to miss a dungeon day, but I know it's going to happen eventually where I'm like, whoops. It will happen. But anyways, let's go and probably going to use Elamagrim. Let's go use the Elamagrim version with the new troop, which we already have set up. The Rock Troll, Dark Troll, Elamagrim, and the new king. So let's see what this guy can do. Personally, I still prefer the Grim, but as cheaper alternatives for people, I see the other one having quite a bit of potential. We'll do that. He'll just move whatever over, take the brown double, and keep progressing from there. Let's get a solid Grim. Get the doubles on everything. Very nice. Keep it going. Oh, never mind. He's already dead. We missed as well. So luckily he did die there, or else it would end our cycle. Oh, into the next battle. Okay. Well, first things first. We'll take that. Move that over. Move that one over. And where does that bring us now? I guess purples and reds, so we'll take that. Another red down here. And that's the end of the line. We have no more. We could try dropping for it. Let's actually take the yellow. That'll give him up to full mana. So we can get the burn going, so we can actually land our extra turn spam. So I want to wait till we can get him to mana. Actually, you know what? Let's do it now. Yeah, that didn't end up getting him all the way, but now we can do this. We'll get the burn ready. Double the browns. Move that first. Double the purple, actually. And now we can start throwing Grim. The only problem is I didn't get the burn down yet. Fail. Oh well. We can still actually turn base off of it. And if the board's cleared now, we will now throw down the ability. Nope, still not cleared. Well, another one, I guess. Oh, it missed, but that was enough damage to wipe. Hello, Free Nightmare. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Even with 50% mana... Oh, wait, never mind. I already read that. Okay. Well, let's do our final battle. Give out redeem code. Go from there. Yeah, I do definitely prefer this with an Grim, I do have to say. It still works with this guy, but you'd have to take that yellow surge pretty early. Nope, didn't get it. And it has to be surge too, or else you won't get full mana. Ah, like that. Case in point. Ouch. Okay, I'll go move that over. Double the brown. Oh, never mind. We were frozen on purple. I couldn't have done that anyways. That's fine. We're gonna have to wait out his timer now. There we go. Perfect. And board is not cleared, so we're gonna have to throw this down, even though it is slightly less. Now the board is cleared enough that we can go for the burn. So we'll throw that. We can at least single target some a little bit. That's kind of nice. We'll get that up. Start Grimming now that they're all burned, so we get the extra turns, and that is match. And there we go. Oh, wait, how are you not dead yet? Now you are. Tacet is not missing a player on Monday. Celebrate. I know, right? I think this is the first week in a very, 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 very long time. But yeah, we managed to keep all 30. But yeah, right in time for probably the next patch, bringing in the 27 out of 30. I'm almost guaranteed it's in next patch, though I have not gotten any confirmation yet. But yeah, we're 30 out of 30 for once, getting into Guild Wars. So we should be able to stay in top 8 for sure this week. I don't really foresee us really going down. What we actually place is questionable. Hopefully at least top 6, but should at least aim for that top 8 position. Anyways, let me go give out the redeem code. We do still have a few left. Salty did not end up giving me more, but I made sure to ask in advance, knowing that she probably wouldn't reply immediately, which she didn't. So I was smart this time. I thought ahead. I just need to figure out where my mail is. There's mail. How many do we have left? This is the one from 8 days ago, but there's still plenty here. How long do we have for? We have today. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. So we have until next Saturday. We have enough redeem codes to go all the way till then. That's fine. Which one do we go with? Most of them are pretty random. Let's just go with the next random one in line, which is this random amount of numbers and letters. And save and edit so we know we used it. Put it into the thing below me. Redeem code, and boom. There it is. It is KTCAMD5JL0. That is a 0, not an O. I believe it is. Yeah, it should be a 0. Because the O is like more circular. That one's more ovalish. Okay, anyways, there's the code. Let me go and get the link for it for all of you. It's gemsofwar.com underneath the game code, or use this link. Get that copied, and there it is. There's the code you can just copy. There's the link to go and use it. Go use it ourselves, see what we get. The gem key. Let's see, my invite code. Oh yeah, by the way, invite code is, if you go under settings, whatever your game says there is the invite code you use. This will only work for PC and mobile players, so do keep that in mind. If you are a console player, unfortunately, it does not work for console. Okay, wait, where'd it go? Okay, put that in, I'm not a robot. Redeem, and successful again. And normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Let's go and open that up, see what we get. And a Sacred Guardian. Kind of average. Really good at gaining armor, really good in arena. In most other instances, not really that relevant. Also, we just gained a level. I didn't even realize that earlier. We were like pretty much like right on the line. 20 levels away from the milestone of level 1,200. I believe we're still within the top 50 highest levels in the entire game, even though I haven't really been trying to power level at all. We are very, very, very far away from the highest level, though. Like, unrealistically ever going to be able to catch up a distance away is how far we are. Let me go try this again just for comparison, like what an Elamagrim will do here again. Oh wait, oops. Not an Elamagrim, I mean an Infernus. I just almost went double Elamagrim. I guess that kind of would have worked, except the chances of us extra turning would have been pretty bad. There it is? Okay. Oh, it's using an all thing. Oh, never mind. This is going to be a ridiculously easy battle, regardless of what we were using. I didn't realize he was using this until I clicked. Also, I have not seen Faunessa for a very long time. Also, there's another Wildfolk that already starts with mana. Not only does she start with mana, she starts with all of her mana. Alright, move that over. Get those cascades. I was trying to take purple, like, oh yeah, I still need purple. No, I don't. Fail. Okay, we'll go move that. Double the 6 brown, or do we wait? We wait, because we can just do that. Now double the purple. Nice. Now we can just Elamagrim till we win. And if not, we can just Infernus follow up. We'll still go for it. Yeah, there we go. Got it. And now we just Infernus for the win. Oh yeah, that actually wasn't anywhere near enough damage. But we can just Elamagrim again into another Infernus, and that'll be fine. And we do have a drop just sitting there. Get an Infernus. Go for that instead. And Skull will take it out. Your defend team is 4x Stargazer, and it's getting wins. Pretty much any team you set on defend can get wins, just from people disconnecting and stuff like that. I assume that's what a good majority of those wins are from. If they're not, then I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on with that. Also, where's my 1 trophy? Oh wait, never mind. There's no point in doing 1 trophy spam this week. I forgot. I guess there kind of is. Let me go get the Bombot team out real quick. Why not? We don't actually get anything in particular, but we can get really easy purple kills by doing this. Just go, boom, click, and dead. Poor guy. He'll look at his thing, it's like, oh no, level 1000 something. And down it goes. I couldn't not go for it, but we don't have any kind of bonus we can use in PvP this week to get those extra resources. It's not like we can just set something in our team and get a bonus. We'll still mess around with them, but there isn't as much incentive this week to really bother with these guys. Maybe the Stargazer started a cascade. Yeah, it could happen. You can double Stargazer into quite a bit of luck if the first one does a really big cascade. I wish there was a troop that did half damage to a single troop, but double damage to the side 2 troops. Basically the reverse of what he's doing. It'd be a really good counter to things that have agile. Like for example, let's say his ability would do 15 damage to a single troop, but then it will do 30 and then 30. Instead of like what this does, which is 30 to that and then 15, 15. Basically the reverse. Not only would that be more damage, but you'd be able to hit out things that have agiled. You would also be able to hit submerged troops. If there's any upcoming submerged troops, start to become overpowered. That would be a great counter to them, since you'd still be able to hit them easily. We'll go and move that over. I'm gonna get him buffed, but it looks like he might just go crazy on the Kraken before we can do anything. And the Wisp and everything. Okay. Well, he didn't win yet, but we're frozen on pretty much everything. Go and throw this down on first slot. Got the armor buff, which isn't really gonna help us much. He gets his Devour at 100% chance. The mana burn. It does look like a lose right here. How do we go about this? We're frozen on the brown. I guess I kind of have to take it. We still have everything. Well, almost everything. We lost the one. Let's see. I'll take the purple, I guess. Nope. Nope. Well then. Well, you buff yourself and hopefully do armor or HP. Oh, come on. The one time I need you not to do magic. And out he goes. Yeah. Vicious meta. Doesn't want to work. Yeah, we might just have to go back to the Ketris team. You lovely Ketris. Because that's basically what this team is. It's a Ketris with the little guy just sitting in there. If this was for event gems this week, I would highly consider using this team. I'll go move that over. And go throw down the Mercy. If nothing else, at least he's serving the purpose of being a last slot Kraken shield, which is kind of nice. Yeah, there's nothing else to move. We'll just go throw this down on his second slot. Let Ketris clean up. Is his half damage enough? No. I can almost guarantee it's not, so we'll throw it out there. Wait, did that burn everything except what I hit? I think that was because he cleansed. Alright, we can take a skull there still, get that. Oh, hello, we're entangled. Well, that's not gonna work now, is it? Let's go take a skull. No skull for you. Let's see. We're frozen on red. I still kind of want reds though. And then we could just throw the half damage burn. And, oh wait, never mind, that's the wrong one. I keep forgetting. They both look so similar. They both have a gigantic axe as their ability. I keep mixing them up. Okay, I don't care if I give him a bunch of red. We'll take the yellow regardless and skull him down. Yeah, the current meta is pretty horrible. Probably the worst it has ever been. Luckily, it should be changed next patch. How they're going to be addressing that, we don't know. There is a Q&A going on this Wednesday at 7 p.m. There's a thread, too, that we ended up posting earlier. It's on the Gems of War forum. But, yeah, you can ask them questions. And whatever questions get most upvoted, they're going to be answering. And I'm really curious because there's some interesting questions already uploaded. Actually, let me go read over. Well, let me go re-get the link, for one. And let me go over a few of them that are, like, the most upvoted right now as far as what they're going to ask. Go get that thread. Here it is. Okay, well, here's the thread. And let's go read through all of them, all the questions that are most high voted right now. Let's see, where does it just go? There it is. Okay. So, first one. Is there a set number of kingdoms that you plan on releasing, or is the plan just to keep cranking them out over time for the foreseeable future? Another one. Are there going to be other ways to get jewels? Basically any that are 10 up right now. I'll go read. Any plans to stop Dawnbringer from showing as an AI-controlled defense in Arena? That's funny. Basically, yeah, trying to fix that. Wait, there's actually a reply to that. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was something else. Okay. Surprised no one has asked the Wisp nerf yet. Your question is, will an Arena rework happen anytime soon? Let me upload that one. That one's good. We need a Arena buff, at least for late game, or just a whole new version of Arena specifically for late game. In Guild Wars, are we going to see the single troop bonus for defense and the best 27 players for the total? So that's basically what the 27 out of 30 change that they're going to be doing soon. You second the Wisp related question and the power creep in general. You would also like to know why Devour is an okay mechanic to have. Anti-Devour. There used to be a really anti-devour and deathmark sentiment in the game. I don't find it as bad, but I feel like the percents on quite a few troops are a bit too high. The biggest issue with it is it's such a random factor, because if you lower it, then it's too luck-based, and if you higher it, then it's just too overpowered. What is the end game for gems? Let's see, what's the next one? A lot of troops are useless. Any hope to see more kingdom rework? That would be nice. More kingdom reworks are always great. Okay, I might not be able to read literally every question. I wonder what the threshold is for them to actually answer them. I was assuming it might be like 10 plus, but there's almost like 20, 30, 40 questions here that have 10 plus likes on them. So, yeah, we'll see what they actually answer. But anyways, yeah, I'm not going to read through all of them now. I didn't realize there was actually that many. I didn't even get through like a third of the thread, and I was only reading the 10 plus voted ones. But yeah, they're going to be answering a bunch of those questions on whatever the most upvoted ones are on Wednesday night. And I'll make sure to recap them on Wednesday night stream as well. I don't know if their stream will be done by the time we do our stream. I could always delay Wednesday night stream slightly and then kind of summarize exactly what happened during their stream. Okay, well, we'll throw that down there. Oh wait, it's an all impervious team. Hello. It's like, wait, why did nothing burn? Oh, that's why. That's why nothing burns. They're all immune. Okay, well, we'll just stick a skull there. Move that over. Yeah, it's basically just a full hour of questions, essentially. Oh, they'll definitely have plenty. Also, it's going to be Nimhane and Surian that are going to be answering them, who are basically the biggest two devs of the game, particularly Surian. We'll go through that down. It's been a while since we've seen them, too. Like a very, 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 very long time. It's almost like they haven't existed. Okay. Where do we go? Take the purple? It's not even anywhere near enough mana. Oh, still take it, though, because we can do a follow-up. That's enough to kill. We'll go for it. We can't burn them, so this isn't going to be enough damage. So we'll go take that out. Get Ketris up. That should be enough. There we go. And down it goes. Let's see. Oh yeah, sorry about that for the previous question. Thank you for that, SPM. Yeah, the link that SPM ended up posting is the full list of the schedule for all upcoming events. It goes all the way up to February 1st right now, so we know quite a bit in advance. They always update the game so that we can actually know. I don't think that was their initial intention, but that's basically what happens now. Other than that, console, you'll notice that it doesn't align with you guys yet, but in about a month, console should be pretty much 100% caught up to PC mobile. So once that happens, it's going to be nice, and a document will actually be applicable to you guys as well. 4 times Dwarven Miner and 4 times Mummified King are also surprisingly high win rates. Really? That has to be disconnect or something. There is no way 4 times Mummified King can ever have a good win rate. It's one of the worst troops, if not the worst troop in the entire game. I don't know what they were thinking with it. It's like, let's go have something that tries killing itself but gains no extra benefits. Like, I wouldn't mind if it did that, but was actually good on its ability. Problem is, both of them are horrible. It puts a negative effect on itself, and its ability is below average. So it has 2 bad things combined with no particular benefit. There is actually one team that you do use him on, though. If there's ever a Kedar event, you sometimes use him as a necromancy option, because he's one of the few troops within that kingdom that does have necromancy, if you were building a full team from that kingdom specifically. So that is like 1 week out of, like 1 week or 2 weeks out of the entire year is basically the only time you would need to do exactly what I just said. So yeah, it's not really worth it. Okay, I don't want to kill that yet because we can easily poke it off with something. I'm going to throw this down. Oh! Forgot to take brown. I wasn't frozen on it. Could have taken it. Oh well. But let's go take the purple there. Start getting our mana up. Ideally, he's going to die to burn, or we can skull kill him. I guess that works too. Just so he doesn't get the skull. Kind of had to take it. And should be a win at this point. 1 more Ketris will wipe them out. Need to find that last little bit of mana. Mana hunting. Alright, take a skull. Got our little poke. That goes down. Take our browns. And what else? What else? Take a brown over. Green off the top. Skull. At this point, I might as well just skull kill it. Take another green. Trying to get the last little bit of his mana. There we go. More than enough. And even with all of our reduced stats, that is still plenty of damage to clean that up. Let's see. What is a good counter to Queen Mab teams with Corvash on it? Basically anything with Impervious, because you get to block not only the stun, but you also get to block the freeze that she ends up doing. So any troops that use Impervious whatsoever generally work pretty good against a Corvash Queen Mab combo. One of the big things that were used against that when it initially first came around was using a Behemoth in first slot. These days there are better options than a Behemoth, but you could still do kind of the same concept. Use basically a Behemoth with a Valkyrie, and that alone is enough to basically win against that team. You still have to worry about the mana drain because there's no direct counter to a mana drain, but generally if you can go quick enough with your damage, it's not going to matter since they won't be able to get the mana drain off in time. So we have no alignment on either of these. That is not good. We'll just move a random move then. Move that over. Still neither. Wait, he's using 4 Dark Masters. Hello. I just noticed that now. The struggle of not looking at the enemy's team. I always do that. I almost never look at the enemy's team until I like really need to target something, because for the most part it's somewhat irrelevant what the team is in many team instances. Oh, there just isn't a good move here. If I take the skull, he gets green. If I take the red, he gets green. If I do anything, he gets green. No, actually, there are a few other options that won't give him green. I think that one. And yeah, let's just start killing everything there then. Throw that down. Get our kill. He'll die to a skull or something. Maybe even the burn. Maybe even to Hellcat if we get super lucky. Or to a skull, I guess. Not really what I wanted to kill him with, but it'll work. Get that up, get our burn, get a skull, do split damage. Enough to kill Hellcat into anything. And that is match. Move that up. Take a purple, no. Green, a lot of mana for green. Oh, and we do get an extra turn I didn't see in the corner there. Perfect. And that is match. If Modified King hit a ton harder, basically one shots like a Glorious Steph, and could cast only once, I could maybe see having it death marked itself. Yeah, that and in that kind of instance, that actually would be pretty nice. Generally, single cast troops, except for Gorgolfa, you generally want to get off of your team after you cast them. For example, Tessarian. Tessarian is generally used in a first slot if you happen to want to get like a really big burst of mana. Generally, he's considered pretty bad, but he does have his okay purposes. As far as that troop, once he casts, you want to get him off the team. You don't want him just sitting there. There's no need to really have him there, so you can just like kill him out or anything like that. He's just a meat shield at that point after he casts. So if the troop automatically does something amazing, or it does something amazing initially, and then it has the capability of then going and putting down the death mark on itself, that actually wouldn't be too bad. Like having a slightly stronger single cast ability, but then death marking. Because even though that death mark is technically a bad thing, it could be somewhat helpful, because it might just be getting it out of the way to let room for a better skull damage or something. The other option that a lot of people tend to do now is you can use a black beast to remove it, and then start doing your extra skull damage that way instead. I think that's the most popular method for it, even though I personally don't use black beast barely at all, mainly because it's more of an early game kind of troop. It does have its versatility though. It can do some really unique things that no other troop can do, mainly due to its fact that it can steal stats basically from your allies, which in most instances is pretty bad given that Deathmark and Devour exist. If they ever gave Black Beast Impervious, it would probably instantly become one of the best troops in the game, which would be kind of funny. That will never happen though. He'd be a little bit too big with Impervious. I believe right now he only has the Hunter's Mark protection. Let me see, Black Beast. Yes, he has the Hunter's Mark protection, which is a really weird one. Barely anything even have that these days. Cunning. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, I think one of their abilities might not even be, might be called Cunning. So, yeah, there's only like 6, I think. 5 or 6 that actually have that ability. Pretty useless though. All it does is protect against Hunter's Mark. Only like 5 troops have Hunter's Mark on them. Why is your moving so much? What is moving so much? My hair? That's just from the green screen going weird. I don't know what you mean by moving though. What, is my body moving like this? It could be from this too, if my hand's moving a bunch. Like right now, I'm actually not moving at all. That's just my hand moving my screen a lot. So sometimes that ends up happening. Because I'm using a laptop right now, and the camera's on the laptop lid, so this is just me moving the rim of the laptop. And whenever my hand like shakes or moves around quickly, that will end up making it shake, and then it'll look like I'm moving, but I'm not actually moving. That's what that was from, probably. I don't even notice it sometimes. Let's see, we'll go throw down greens. Go move that over. I know, it will be changed in the future. Once I get a new computer, that will be probably a thing of the past, I would assume. But with the laptop that I have right now, I can't really do that. Current game plan is to get everything I need for my new laptop, have the money and everything ready for it by Cyber Monday after Good Friday, because that will likely be the cheapest time I'll be able to really be able to get it. So I figured I'd just wait till then. I don't have any immediate need for it, so that seemed like a perfect time. Yeah, I know the hair is all over the place. Imagine if your hair actually moved like that. Yeah, I tried adjusting the green screen before the stream started. I couldn't get it to really get it away without like destroying everything. Like if I green screen it much lower than what's at now, it's going to start removing my body. Let's see. I'll go take that out. That or it'll start showing the green screen behind me if I adjust it too high as well. Or too low, I should say. Move that over, move that over. Move that over. But yeah, none of my lighting or anything's any different than what it's been. Yeah, despite all the same settings and everything, it's starting to do that now. Am I getting a laptop or a desktop? I'm getting a full-blown desktop. I'm not going to be doing a laptop or anything. It's going to be completely stationary. If I need a laptop for anything, I'll be using what I'm using now. So yes, it's going to be a normal desktop. I'm going to make sure I get enough processing power for it to actually be able to edit stuff as well and stuff like that. Because editing on this laptop takes absolutely forever if I ever wanted to try doing it for something. Okay. Let's see. How do we go about this? I guess we move that. Kill Queen Mab. And then we can just go straight into that one. And that'll be match. Take out the purple, get her mana. And should be good to go. Move that down. Throw down our blade. And dead. Hello, LM. I noticed you. What were you mentioning, though? You have 499 gems, and you're getting dragon armor. And blue is not a gem task yet. Aww. But yeah, dragon armor. Well, you can just go and get a treasure hunt. If you needed, like, 1 gem, you could just do treasure hunt. Or, if not treasure hunt, you can use a bunch of gold. And then that gold will hopefully give you a gem key. I mean, a gem, not a gem key. But there's about 1 in every 100 gold keys generally will give you a gem. Like, for example, if we go open gold keys right now, there's a good chance if we open 100 that we basically get at least 1 gem on average. And is it going to prove me wrong? Yep, it always likes to prove me wrong as I try showing it. I don't know what the exact drop rate is. I know it's somewhere around, yeah, 1 in every 100 gold keys gives you on average about 1 gem. So there's that 1 gem. But it is probably just easier doing it in treasure hunts. Wait, an hour and you should get a gem and tribute. Yeah, that would work too. If you have a high enough tribute thingies, you can just wait for tributes and you'd get all the gems you'd ever need. Or maybe not all you'd ever need, but you know, it definitely gives a decent amount from doing that. Seems like on console, You just got the Dragon Turtle this week. Yes, you got the same week that event that we got last week. They jumped over the Giant. Does that mean we get Doomclaw on Friday? Yes, I do believe you guys are getting the new Mythic this Friday. I know for sure that you guys are getting a Mythic this Friday. If it's specifically Doomclaw, I guess it is, because are you guys even missing anything other than Doomclaw? So yeah, you guys should be getting it this Friday, I would assume. I know you're getting at least some kind of Mythic next Friday. They're doing it every other week until you guys are fully caught up. Should be fully caught up, I believe, by the end of this month for console. Basically, by the time Merlantis comes out, I believe Merlantis is going to be coming out on both platforms at the same time, due to console being caught up by then, or pretty close to it. So that'll be nice. It'll be the first time ever when both platforms are 100% identical to each other as far as the troop progress. But how do you have so many gems? Oh, a good majority of my gems have come from accumulating them through just playing a lot. You have to keep in mind quite a few of them are also from when the game used to give a lot more diamonds. I mean, a lot more gems just in general. And other than that, we end up getting quite a few just from the guild. When we complete those out, we get a lot from tributes. We have max possible tribute right now, so we get quite a bit from that. And it just keeps all stacking over time. I'm also really frugal with them. Let's see, or try to be. If luck would help us to be able to be, I try to. I guess this is a really bad situation. I'd hate to do this, but I need to go throw the entire thing on him just to make sure we can kill it with a skull right now, which is exactly what we're gonna do. We're not frozen on red, surprisingly. I can go and move this. Hoping we could get a free skull. Oh no, we did. Nice. Wait, double free skull actually. Oh no, only one. So we'll get that down, throw it in the middle, throw another one in the middle. You know what, actually don't throw both in the middle. Throw you there, get the burn down. And then we'll throw that on you and then get the double kill. That dies, double check the board, looks good. Oh wait, that wasn't enough to kill the Valkyrie. Okay, we can just keep poking and kill out Mab. There is a chance where she does win. That would not be good, but it is possible. Okay, probably not. Never mind. One more shot will basically kill her, regardless of what we do. Even that one will be able to do it. And that is indeed enough. And down it goes. He was in a really good guild for a really long time. Yeah, I've been in the top 10 guilds basically the entire duration of this game. So in doing so, we've been able to accumulate a very, very large stack of resources. And we have been playing pretty much since the game started. I started a few days after it launched on Steam, and it only started about a month earlier than that on mobile. It started around October in Australia, early November for mobile, and late November for Steam and PC. I believe those are the approximate times. I forget the exact times off the top of my head. I believe they're doing a 3-year celebration soon too. I heard them mentioning something about it. They didn't do anything for the 2-year. We did. We ended up doing a week-long stream. We haven't done a week-long stream for a year. I don't think I'm going to do another one. I said the first week-long stream, it's like, oh yeah, we're never doing this again. And then for the 2-year anniversary, it's like, okay, we're going to do a week-long stream for this. And then after that, it's like, yeah, we're never doing this again. I don't know how people can do that. Like stream like 6 to 10 hours a day for 7 days straight. That I don't understand that. That I cannot wrap my head around. Particularly 12-hour and 24-hour streams, those are even more unfathomable. We have had streams that have gone to 12 hours, but specifically saying it's like, okay, right now we're gonna go stream for like 12 hours or something. Just off the fly like that, that'd be a little hard. We'd have to actually get into it and want to. Well, let's go and throw down the Stargazer. I really do want to try doing a 24-hour stream for this game eventually, or at least a 12-hour, or something like that. But we need some kind of content patch that would allow us to do it. I was kind of hoping dungeons might be able to, but since you can only do it once per day, that didn't really add much to that. It adds more to our videos that we do every single night, or, you know, the stream that we do, the little stream. But it doesn't really add much to being able to do longer streams. You are using your suggested team against your defend team. That's kind of funny. The new meta. We'll use your teams against you. New meta. Also, thank you for the subscribe, Z Manzilla. Much appreciated. Okay, well, we'll just throw that down. Console is starting to get boring because PvP is the same 3 teams over and over. Yep, that's basically PC Mobile right now. It's about 5 different teams. Meta should be changing next patch, but next patch is still several weeks away. Actually, I don't even know if it's coming by the end of this month. I'm not 100% sure if we're getting another patch before Merlantis or not. Normally, I would be sure if we were getting one. This time around is a little bit hard to tell, mainly because they ended up doing a really small mini patch in between. So it's kind of hard to determine if they are or are not going to be able to cover another one in that time. Soul Farm stream 24 hours go. We are going to be doing a very, very long stream eventually where we do end up doing a Soul Farm. Because what I need to do, if they add another weapon, and it's the exact same way of the previous weapon, we are going to need 1.3 million souls just for that weapon, and we only have 100,000. That means we'd have to farm 1.2 million souls at the rate of 50,000 souls per hour. Let me see. 1,000 or 1.2 million divided by 50,000 comes out to 24 hours. Oh, that's funny. We would literally have to do a 24-hour stream. Actually, it would be slightly less because if we do it at a slightly quicker rate, because you can go up to like 60k an hour with better rates. But yeah, are we seriously gonna do that? I might have to. Yeah, we'll see. That's actually would be the exact time. It would take 24 hours for us to get 1.2 million more souls. It would technically take a day, but it would take literally every hour and second out of that day to be able to do that. That'd be absolutely insane. But yeah, that might be our first ever 24-hour stream. Farm over 1 million souls in a single stream. I have no clue when I'm going to do that, but that might have to be the game plan. I don't know if I'll actually be able to do a 24-hour stream. I've never even attempted doing like a 16-hour stream. So 24 hours is quite a bit longer than that. That's like a whole additional 8 hours. But I'll definitely need to make sure I get sleep and stuff like that beforehand. But yeah, we'll give it a shot at some point. No, not giving any kind of word on when we're going to be doing that. But yeah, we'll give it a shot, at least attempt it. That seems like a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of stuff to chat about, hopefully, because that will be most of the content is chatting, since we're going to be literally doing the same thing for 24 hours straight. So, yeah, triple Ferris Rod plus Valkyrie for 24 hours straight. That'd be really weird, but that might be the most souls ever accumulated in a single day if we end up doing that. I don't believe anyone has ever earned over 1 million souls in one day, so that'd be kind of cool. Also, yeah, keep waiting for the Ferris Raw and Soulforge. It still hasn't come around yet. It was the first 2 weeks, but it hasn't showed up since. They are going to be doing a adjustment to maybe next patch. I'm not fully certain, but they did mention that they're going to be switching up the drop table within the, or not the drop table, but the amount of slots that you can actually craft within the crafting system. So there likely will be more mythics and more legends available every single week, probably starting next patch. Not 100% certain on that. But that'll make it a little bit more convenient to try to get whatever mythic or legend that you're looking for. Because right now, particularly the legend, I believe it takes like 6 months for it to rotate through every legend in the game. For the mythics, it takes around, assuming it actually goes through them evenly, it takes about 5 weeks or so for it to be able to shuffle through every mythic. So definitely could be a bit quicker than that, particularly on the legend side. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for the night. Thank you all so much for stopping by. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now, to go do basically the same thing. We'll be starting the Guild Wars again for week 23 or 24. I actually lost track off the top of my head. I think it's 23. But we're back in Bracket 1, so we'll have those more challenging battles. Unfortunately, it's probably just going to be the annoying meta teams over and over again, but we'll see. Also, Wednesday, we have something a little bit special, too, because we're going to be basically summarizing the stream that the devs are going to be doing. Of course, feel free to catch that as well. They stream it on their Twitch. I forget what the Twitch handle is off the top of my head. But if you just follow their social media or something, I believe they post it as well. But yeah, the developers of the game, for the first time ever, are doing a live Q&A. And Nimhane and Surian are going to be there, who are like the 2 lead developers, basically, of Gems of War. So yeah, it should be interesting. We haven't seen them around for ages, because they haven't been on the forum or anything like that. So we finally get to see them again, and we'll get to answer all of our questions. There's a thread on the forum. Let me go get that as well. It says all the information on it. I posted it a couple times this stream, but I do want to post it again. I can go find where on earth it is. Fail. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Here it is. Okay. And let me go put this in. There you guys go. Right there is the one that goes over the Wednesday stream that's going to be occurring. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful night. I'll see you all tomorrow, and best of luck with everything. Goodbye.